What's up, y'all? So this is gonna be a Road to 2000 Blitz video. So we've actually been playing really well. I think last video was 1870. I'm now in 1940. We just won our last game against this 1904. Kind of sucked. I kind of played pretty bad, but it wasn't very. I mean, it was kind of an interesting game. I wasn't recording though, so I haven't recorded a Blitz video in a while. So I mean, I've been just really messing around on Bullet. I normally play 1 to 2 games. So, yeah, let me show you guys real quickly how I've been, how do I do this? Oh yeah, completed games. Go to Blitz. Yeah, so last game we played was Ollie Poppy. So since then, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-1, 5-1, 5-1-1, 6-1-1, 7-1-1. We've been playing pretty well. 7-1-1, and we're now at 1940. So, yeah, hopefully we can continue the streak, get a good game. So we're going against a 2100. This is going to be good. Okay, but he aborts. Fortunately. I wish it was one of those things where you couldn't abort. Okay, we're in with a 2000. So we're going to get a Scandi. We're going to get the Knight F6 Scandi. We're going to get a Portuguese. Hopefully he plays F3. He's probably going to play Bishop E2. Oh! Hopefully he plays C4. Okay. And hopefully we get an accepted. We do. This is a really nice line. This is already a mistake from his part. Hopefully he takes this pawn. But this is already a mistake from him. If he doesn't take, he's going to play Knight A3 to prevent this fork. But this is already a mistake. I might concentrate a bit here. Hopefully we get an interesting game, because I don't want it to just him to resign. Hopefully he takes. Okay, he's thinking. So we're going to get up on time, which is good. Putting him on time pressure. Okay, nice. Okay, here, bishop out. You just want to get all your pieces out. You want to get your rook to e8. I kind of already know this. This is all theory, but for him, he's probably confused. Like, what the hell this is. I'm surprised people don't know this opening. Like, very surprised. But we still have to convert it. I've lost many times in completely winning positions. We're just going to pin this rook. Oh, that was mate, actually. Oh, no, there wasn't mate. There was a nice check on d3. I think here I can even sack the knight. But let me calculate. Knight takes, pawn takes, queen, h4 check. Oh yeah, that should just be mate. After queen h4 check, king e2, bishop e3. That should just be mate. Yeah, this should just be mate. If he takes. And if he doesn't take, I think it's still like it's gotta be bad. Yeah, this has gotta be mate. Oh, it's not. Where does the king have to go? Oh, he is here. Damn it, I think I messed this up. I didn't see he could go king c2. Okay. God damn it, I messed this up. Okay, well. Fuck. I actually am upset I messed this up. I thought that was mate. God damn it. I didn't see you could go there. Okay. I think bishop takes is the only move. He takes the knight. I don't know what happens. Maybe this can't be so bad. Okay, he takes the knight. Okay, let's just give a check. I'm actually very upset I missed that. I know you sack the knights, and there's some sort of compensation you get. Wait. This could be interesting. If I play b5 check, he takes with the knight, I take the knight. Because my queen is lined up with this king. b5 check, knight takes, bishop takes knight, bishop, queen takes. No, but at the end the pawn is protected. Damn. Fuck. I fucked this up really bad. I can't believe there isn't like a checkmate I'm seeing here. Okay, maybe rook e3, but then he just takes my bishop. Okay, bro, this is like the only move I see. He takes with the knight. Okay, what if I go here? Isn't this just mate? This is just mate, right? Am I missing something? This is just mate. Wow, that worked out. We're gonna analyze this game, but this was insane. Oh my god. Alright, so we're gonna analyze this crazy Portuguese game. And I'm also going to use the Lee Chess database to check a couple of lines, too. I didn't do this in it was mainly the Birds game I wanted to do it, and actually, mainly every game. That's kind of how I figure out, like, what lines I should go into. Like, because if you just look at the engine, sometimes it may be the best move, but practically it may not be, like, the most tricky move. So that's besides the point. So we're going to first analyze without the engine. And we're going to do this similar to the perk analysis, but this should be a little bit shorter because, I mean, this is mainly just a huge tactical, like, battle. And now looking back on it, I was rewatching the footage of the game. I think bishop d7 check instead of b5 check, going for the same idea, might have been better, but we'll get to that when we get to that. So the Scandinavian defense, yeah. The Scandinavian defense in itself, I mean, I get sometimes, like, I think we got this in one video where people play like this, and I've actually gotten a bit comfortable with this Miasis Koderic line, or the main line, so-called. I've gotten a bit comfortable with it, because you can kind of play this, this setup where I've gotten this kind of, it's like this setup where wherever they move their knight, you can go here. Only issue is they can also go here, and then you're in a bit of a pickle. So maybe not super comfortable, but that's besides the point. This isn't what we got. I need to refresh the main line. I don't really get it too often. But we get EXD5, and I like to play knight f6, and this goes into many gambits. So I think in one of my previous videos, we got an Icelandic gambit where I won in like five moves. This is one of the more exciting variations, the Portuguese. The only issue is you don't really get it. When you play bishop, most people will play bishop e2, and it leads to a very dry position. If they play knight here, you can get some crazy stuff where you can potentially sack your bishop. Like if they castle, you can sack your bishop and go for this idea where like I don't know, white sometimes plays this. I know this isn't like if you look at the evaluation here, it's probably saying black is losing. Yeah, it's +3, but a lot of people will play like this. Yeah, and okay. What is the move here? H4. What? Okay, well they can't go there because of this. I forgot. What do people play here? Okay, maybe rook here. What do people play here? Okay, I don't know what people play here. What's the best move? Let me just look just out of curiosity. Is it this? It's definitely not this. Knight g5. Knight g5. Oh yeah, people do play like this. You know what? I don't think you sacrifice here. You actually don't sacrifice here. It's in a different line that you do. You must just take and go... Oh, knight xd4. You know what? I haven't even explored this at all. This is completely new. I'll look at this later. I have not been playing this line correctly. But that's besides the point. We get a mainline Portuguese, which is f3, which is the best move. But no one really plays it. It's not no one really plays it, but you rarely get it. Sometimes, ironically, against weaker players, I don't get this, but against stronger players, I do, because this is the best move. So, idea is you're making the bishop waste time going back to f5. And this is a mainline Portuguese, c4, e6, and the idea is to sack, like, 2 pawns for insane development. And d5 already, let me look without the engine, my bad, guys. But d5 is already a big mistake. You're supposed to play takes and then develop, because the thing is, when you go here, you're just inviting my knight to fork you, kind of, and misplace the king. It's not even about the rook, to be honest. It's more about you're misplacing the king, and these files are going to open up. Like, if you guys can picture, if he just allows this, like, I mean, you guys can already see the problems after I take here. The knight's hanging, and then, like, I could probably go here. I mean, most people play like this, and I mean, the king is stuck in the center. It's a really brutal position. I don't even need to look at the evaluation to know that that's bad. So most people play knight a takes and knight a6, or some move order of that. If they play knight a6 here, you'll just go bishop here, and if they don't take, you actually just castle. Like if they go here, for example, you just castle, and if they take, I think you can even take with the king. I think. Let me look. Okay, you take with the rook, but I mean, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. It's -1, but you just castle actually if you castle into this, and I didn't. Or you can even go queen to e6 in some situations. I analyzed this game with a friend of mine, and we looked at this queen a6 line. I don't know it that well. All I know is I've gotten this once when I very early played it, and I think castle was the best move. So. But most people will like misplacing your king, but it's actually very safe on this f2 square. And I think the reason that it's safe on this f7 square is because the knight on g1 can't develop to f3 and jump to e5 or g5. So like if you can visualize, if let's say knight here takes. Here takes, like the knight can jump to here, and obviously maybe not now, but like you see what I'm saying, like you can jump to these squares. If you guys can't see it clearly, hopefully that clarifies anything. So let's get back to what happened in the game. So yeah, the king is actually very safe on f7. I think, I don't know exactly, and also this diagonal, this g8, if you guys can visualize this g8 to a2 diagonal is kind of blockaded by these pawns. So if he wants to, he doesn't have enough time to move his pawns, open that diagonal, and create threats like queen b3, I think. I don't think he has enough time for that. So, because of just the gigantic lead in developments we have, like, and we're already, his king is in the center. Like, I mean, if you just look at this position, look at his back rank. Like, look at this. He has no pieces out. We have our knight, our bishop, our knight out. Once our bishop gets out, our rook is coming to e8. Like, it's rapid development. Even this knight that he gets out, it's really, they're all very passive. They're all playing very defensive roles. And the way you get a crushing attack is by the way, I messed this up, by the way. This isn't a perfect game. You obviously saw, like, I messed up this knight g4 tactic. But once you put your opponent under immense pressure, it's both psychological pressure and also just literal pressure in the position. Because eventually something is going to snap, you know? Because, like, eventually you're going to overload some piece. Something is going to happen. Your opponent's going to blunder. That's how most blunders happen. And at some point, it's a threat you cannot defend. You're going to have to make some concessions, like giving up an exchange, giving up a rook, just to keep your king alive. So here he played knight to e2, and I think this is an inaccuracy. Granted, this whole position is completely lost, I think, for white. It's just very sharp, meaning for black to convert it, you need to be very sharp and precise. I wouldn't even say sharp and precise. You need to seize the initiative, and you need to play. Yeah, you have to play the sharp and, like, aggressive moves. You can't waste any. You can't allow white to consolidate, basically. And him going knight to e2 kind of hurts him because it really blocks in his bishop, which is kind of what screws him in the end. This is the whole reason this c4 pawn was unprotected. Like, it blocks in the bishop, and I was going to go rook e8 anyways, so it further paralyzes his position and makes his pieces harder to move. It's harder to find moves. So rook e8 is just I think it's the best move. I mean, I think you could argue knight here, but I think after king d2, I think the king is misplaced, but the rook, I think you can't hold on. I think this is not right because you're giving up a knight. I don't know, the king comes forward more, but I'm not sure. I'd have to, I don't know, rook e8 just seems like clearly the best move. I don't see any rebuttal for that. So rook e8. So he goes g4, which is, I've faced this move quite a lot, but what's it called? I face this move quite a lot, but taking is definitely the correct move, I think. My bad. There's, like, someone outside my door. I'm probably going to cut that part out. But yeah, no, I think knight taking is definitely the correct move. Because after takes, you have queen h4. And this is where I made a mistake. I thought this was mate. This isn't mate, apparently. It's because of king c3. I missed that the king could go here. I think would have been more accurate would have been going queen g4, king back, takes. Because after this, if he goes here, this is just mate. At least I think it is. Like, this just looks like mate to me. Like, I don't see, like, yeah, this has to just be mate. Like, I mean, okay, well, you can block with the queen, but yeah, this is just mate. Like, so king here is the only move, and I think check. Wait, no. Check here takes, and I think you can even just, like, I think queen b3, or I don't even know what you play, but regardless of what they play, I think you can go, let's just say queen b3, you can go bishop b2, and then you can double up the rooks on the files and just checkmate them on the open files. Like there's nowhere for the king to go. Like, this is just absolutely brutal. So I am kind of upset I didn't see this king c3, but that's what we play on. I think sacrificing this knight was the right move, and a5 was the right move here. Instead of b5, I think I could have gone for the same idea. Maybe not, actually, because then his king can escape here. And it protects the c4 pawn. Trying to think. Bishop d7. King here. a4 here. Bishop here. I don't, maybe rook here. No. I don't know. What does evaluation think about this line? It likes it, but what does it want next move? I want to go here, but the knight. What about c5? Oh, preparing bishop d3 check. Okay. Yeah, no, but bishop d7 definitely seems like the better move. I don't know though. But no, he just completely missed this. Yeah, also I don't think I'm gonna look at the Lichess database, by the way. I don't want to make this video super long. So a5 check. Yeah, this made a lot of sense to me, and now we'll look at it with the engine. So yeah, like I said, I was talking about this in the Birds game. A lot of these games that I get with these insane sacrifices is how it normally goes. I get an advantage, I blow the advantage, but my opponent is put in a very obscure position, like his king is very unsafe, and he just straight up lose. So I'm curious. I'm pretty sure bishop e3 was the mistake I made, but everything else was nice. Yeah, like -6. Like this is -6. Yeah, bishop e3 is a mistake. Yeah, likes queen g4 check. And I'm sure that after queen g5 here, takes is probably. And then we just shatter him on this file, right? Yeah, this is just completely dominating. But this is what I'm saying. Like, I lose positions like this. I even said it. Like, I almost lost, like, I mean, what did I play? b5? Yeah, it was +3. Like, I was supposed to lose this, but, you know, I mean, it kind of shows that, you know, chess is a practical game. You shouldn't. I resign way too much, but the reason I resign, because, like, this position I wouldn't resign because I can see the king is very unsafe. I see there's still some tricks and tactics. I think this is a nice trick I set up. I should have said it out loud because it would have been cooler, but I was like, if he takes his bishop, it's going to be mate, you know? I was hopefully, that's the whole reason I put my bishop back. That's why I was calculating bishop takes knight, but the queen covers the c4 diagonal, so, or the c4 pawn, so. I think this is a nice analysis, a great game. Maybe not, like, it wasn't the most accurate game, but I think it was just I don't know, I sacrificed 3 pieces. I mean, like, you look at the material count, like, dude, like, this final position, +9 material. He's up 2 knights and a bishop. Gets checkmated on the edge of the board. Like, I don't know. Seems kind of cool to me, you know? And, I mean, it was against a 2040. Like, these guys, I mean, I think, dude, I think I could even reach, like, 2100, 2200. Like, I'm blowing through these people. Like, it's not even, like close. Is like, I mean, when I really focus, dude, I think I can beat pretty high-level players. Like, I'd have to see my win rate against high-rated players in my insights, but I don't know. Whenever I see a 2000, 2050, even that 2100, I think I was ready to beat them, but that's besides the point. That's besides the point. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and have a great day.